Hey y'all, this is Everyday Kate, and I want to show you guys how I kind of use my envelope system when I go to the stores, and I know I'm going to have to do multiple transactions because when you start couponing, you'll find that in order to get the biggest savings at places like CVS and Walgreens, that you need to plan out different scenarios for when you get to the checkout line, so that way you can really maximize your savings. So in my video about binder organization, I kind of talked briefly about envelopes, and I want to expand on that so you guys have a good understanding of what I'm talking about. So basically, I've got my envelopes here. In this one, I'm just going to show you 3, because if I get into like 10 and 12, you're going to get really annoyed with me, like everybody else in the store would. But I will label them, for instance, like Walgreens transaction 1, 3, and I think 4 down there. I don't know what happened to 2. 2 might have gotten lost in my shuffle since I've already made this trip. But in it, I want to explain kind of how it works. On the back of the envelopes, I write what needs to be in each transaction because I've already done my homework. Before you go to the store, you have got to get a good understanding of what you want to buy and how you want to use things like Register Rewards, which is Walgreens. You know, they've got their, usually they do like a buy one get one free, and then they talk about things like Register Rewards. As you can see right there, when you buy this product, you receive $3 of like Walgreens cash, kind of like Monopoly money, but I mean you can only use it at Walgreens. So you will pay $9.99 up front, and then once you pay for it, these little Register Rewards print out, and then you get to use them afterwards anywhere in the store. So it's like paying $6.99. Nifty, right? Well, if you're going to do multiple transactions, you want to be able to use some of the money off your first transaction to pay for your second or third, or in my case, third or fourth. So what you would do, you list out, like this week I wanted to get some big razors. Thought I was going to do salt on the first one, and then Nivea Men's Body Wash, and a Gillette Pro Glide. Sorry guys, it's late and I've been talking a lot today. And then on this one, I also cut out the back of the ad where they did this section, when they did this section for things you could get for free. Like this first one is an Omega fish oil. Well, you pay $10, you get $10 back in Catalina rewards or Register Rewards that print. A Catalina is a offer or coupon that prints only at that store after you've checked out. So if you hear other bloggers talk about it, then you know what a Catalina is. They are store specific, or sometimes manufacturers will print them at places like Kroger, Safeway, Tum Tum. Trying to think of what else you guys have out there. But in Dallas, it's, you know, mostly Kroger and Tum Tum. So, but these are the free things you could get. But something to say about these, sometimes if you do some, like this Omega Smart Super Critical Ultimate Fish Oils, there's a $2 off coupon out there for that. So this is actually a moneymaker, because you would get to the register and pay $10, but then you'd have a coupon for $2 off. So you really only pay $8 up front, and you get $10 after you check out. You get $10 in that Register Rewards. So it would make you $2 just for buying that, which really adds up quickly. Another reason you want to do multiple transactions and list these out is because in each transaction you'll put the coupons for those products. See, in here I've got, woo, there they go, all sorts of coupons. And if you have someone with you, shopping with you, if you have another person from your household, then it really helps out to do this, because that's what LA Everyday and I do. She's with me most of the time, and so I have her do some transactions too, because sometimes places will be like, limit 1 per household. Well, technically, LA Everyday is not in my household, so I can, you know, check out her section, then do mine, and kind of, you know, beat the system. So that's another reason why. And also, you want to do these transactions for places, or you want to map out your transactions, because places like Walgreens, let's say you want to go in and buy your, what is that? It's like an allergy relief, I think. Yeah. if you buy that allergy relief and you get your $3 off on your first transaction, you cannot turn around and use that $3 off on the same allergy relief. Well, you could, but you wouldn't get the same reward again, if that makes sense. So your first transaction, you bought it, that register reward prints out for $3 off, and it's compliments of this Wallflex allergy. Well, if you buy the Wallflex allergy on another transaction and you try to use that same coupon to pay for the price, then they won't give you another one. So you're essentially just replacing each Catalina. It gets really confusing. You might need to see it in person. If you want me to explain this more in detail, I'd be happy to on my blog or in another video. But that's another reason why you want to keep track of what you use. But something I like to do is just go out with my transactions as they are, and I save up my Catalinas because, or my register rewards, because places like Walgreens and CVS, right here, they actually have decent grocery sections. You might be surprised. So I stack up my Catalinas or my register rewards or my extra bucks from CVS, and I use those to pay for groceries. So this past week I had over $160 in register rewards and extra bucks to use towards groceries, and I am really stocked up. So yeah, that's kind of an intro to the envelope system. I can get more in depth with it and show you, you know, why I buy so many of some things, just to pay them off and to get stuff for free. So enjoy. Thanks, guys.